Did you do?
I didn't because
just one at the very end.
We kind of grooved into it a little bit. So
I liked it.
I started singing early.
It felt good.
I thought it felt very organic.
Yeah, I liked it.
They didn't like it.
Well, they're like, oh wait, he's a man? We're out. A mighty, mighty good man? That's where I cited. That's where I'm.
Well, they're like, not if they're going to start with the groove part.
I came for the intro. If I'm not getting the intro, then I'm going outro.
I have a question for you folks. Okay. Y'all want to sing something?
Yeah. Us? Why not? I mean, Mike's here.
I feel like we should sing something. Whatever you want to sing, anything. Just start whatever song comes to mind.
Hold on. I lost my pick. Hold on, let me think.
Boy, you're really digging that hand in that back pocket. I got the sweet seat back here. So Robbie going to town. Now I know how those drugs get in there. Good old-fashioned manual labor. Daddy digits going to town. Get all 5 fingers in there, Robbie?
You call them daddy digits?
It nearly wrecked him. And you got fat fingers. That's no trip to the beach.
Sure.
I like it. Groovy.
We're headed down south to the land of the pine, thumbing my way to North Carolina. Stand up the road, pray to God I see headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, hoping for Raleigh I could see my baby tonight. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me.
Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in a time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North County winters keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So
rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
all hail Satan, Billy Moran.
Walking to the south at a Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. But he's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I gotta get a move on, fit for the sun. I hear my baby call my name, and then I know that she's the only one. If I die right, at least I will die free.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
ya.
Well done, boys. Jason Mange, everybody.
Buddy. You know, I gotta say, we're getting close. 2,000 more times.
Got it.
Locked down.
We're almost there.
Should we sing a Station Breaks tune, perhaps? Yeah. Should we do the one where they count along with us?
Yeah, we're gonna count to 6 in this song.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Yep.
So get ready. Yeah, it's a big ask.
I like to only start at 5 because I don't like to do 2 hands because that just it looks weird.
When I play guitar, I can't do any, so I really
That's
need
true.
help. I don't know what's coming next if you don't point. Yeah, there's just 6 things. This is called Gone. We're the Platt brothers.
Billboard snicker in the valley.
Oh, sorry.
Stare back at him.
Again, no. Did we? Sorry. Did you start seeing the second verse?
No, Billboard snicker in the valley. That's the first line, isn't it?
Sweet, yeah.
Oh, I loved that you had the choice to just start singing, but you were like, nope, sorry. You know what, guys? That was.
I'm not in charge. It's whatever's going on in here. I'm so sorry.
No, it made it way better.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. It's one for the books.
Billboard snicker in the valley.
Yeah, that helps.
Stare back at him with the gamma rays. Maybe I'll go and start a fire. But if they catch me, they'll put me away. They used to say he's got potential. Now I'm on my way to nowhere. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways I could have made my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. I got a 3 ibuprofen headache with just 2 more people didn't make it. 1 good thought in my head, but now it's gone. The ashtray note certainly seen its better days. I live and die by the phone. Live and learn and love my foolish way. Who will save me on the day will try to save me? 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways I could have made my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. Y'all take this one. I got 2 more people didn't make it. 1 good thought in my head, but now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. One good reason for leaving. I'm not blind and you can't see. Just so good at believing. Damn my sensitivity. I can't help it. My heart bleeds. I'll be damned if I can help it. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways I could have made my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. 3 ibuprofen headache.
I got a 3 ibuprofen headache, which is
2 more people didn't make it. 1 good thought in my head. 1 good thought in my head. 1 good thought in my head. But now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Woo!
Jason Manns, everybody.
Hi, guys. I feel like most of you that would have done this have already had time to do it, but I'll say it anyway. I wasn't on the show. So if you're wondering how deep you had to dig into the episode explanation to find out where this guy exists on screen, you don't have to do it. Save yourself the time. On episode 1 of season 4, Dean comes back from a sabbatical in hell. He's very excited to see his car. He's very upset that his little brother has quote-unquote douched it up. I would like to remind you that he did not douche it up specifically with my music. It was the cute white iPod. He happened to also not like my music very much. And he killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and he threw the iPod away. That was the beginning and ending of my career on Supernatural. But as normally happens with these things, I have played conventions for the following 11 years. Thank you. I love you, I think. There's a bright light over there, so I don't know who I'm talking to, but you had a nice voice. Hi. How are you?
Good. Can you say hi? Say hi.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, he's talking to you. Say hi. He says, nope.
That'll do.
So my question has nothing to do with Supernatural, actually.
Well, I am an expert then.
So you were beatboxing with your son, and he was absolutely adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you, he's only a few months younger than this guy, actually. Did you expect it to go quite as big as it did?
If I were to ever create anything that I expected to be seen by 50 to 60 million people, you had every right to call me crazy. So no, I did not expect that to do what that did. In case you didn't know, there was a video that I recorded a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now, but I'd just gotten back from a tour. I was playing in England and Scotland, and my son, who's 1 now, at the time he was 11 months, he was a little feisty, he was hungry, he was tired, and I was trying to distract him, so I just picked him up and I started beatboxing, which distracted him. And then he decided he wanted to do it back. And it just turned into him spitting in my face, which was hilarious to me. And then me laughing was hilarious to him. And so the two of us just laughed at each other for a while. And my wife grabbed my phone and took a video of it. And then I put it on Instagram. And then I started getting all these emails on how it was going viral. And then it was on the Today Show. And it was on some show in England and Germany and Quebec and all these crazy places. And I don't even know, it had like 15 million views on my page and 20 on some other page and 12 on some other. I have absolutely no idea how many people have seen it. The good news is my name was mentioned nowhere in it, so I didn't sell a single record because of it. I really, really thought that one through. We thought about trying to do another one where my son and I are both wearing jasonmans.com from head to toe and just seeing if it goes anywhere. No. No, to answer your question, we were shocked by it, and it was really, really fun to read all these comments of people all over the world who thought my kid was cute, and how it brightened their day. And it had nothing to do with music or anything else. It was just a fun little bright spot that got kind of blasted all over the world. So it was really fun. Thanks for the question. Hi.
Hi, my name is Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
My question is, she took my question, most adorable video ever, but
Oh, thank you.
my question is now, how are things going with Richard's album?
You know what, Mandy? That was a good pivot. It was nice to have that second question in the back pocket. Richard's album is going really, really well. We had a little session last month or the month before, and we thought it was just going to be a work session where we kind of went through and saw how everything was feeling and picking keys and speeds and instruments and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, when we got done with it, we might have had some keeper stuff. We'll see. We're going to go in the studio later this month. What month is it? Later this month. And hopefully we'll get quite close to the finish line with this session, but we'll see how productive we are. But if we get it done, at least the recording part done, then hopefully the next month or two we'll bring the album out. And if we need one more session, then we'll probably add a month or two onto that. But thanks for the question. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering a little bit about like your creative process and like how you get inspired to write songs and stuff.
Well, when I was a very small boy, just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I used to. That was not productive. And then I started getting hired to write music for people and places and things, and I had deadlines. And you can stretch a deadline a little bit with creative stuff, but you kind of got to get it done relatively close to when they ask you to finish it. So then I had to kind of train myself to write songs and not just wait for songs to appear in my brain. So the process has turned into having a concept, usually a line or an idea of what the song will be about, and then I work on the music because that's mathematical. So it's a little harder to hit writer's block when you have, a mathematical equation you can follow that says, okay, well, it's one of these 7 things. Which one of these 7 things do I like? And then once I had the music close to done, then I try to put in the lyrics, and then I just rewrite and rewrite and rewrite until I'm out of time. I'd like to say until it's finished, but every song I've ever written, I listen to it, and I'm like, oh, I should have said this. Or I hear someone else singing the lyrics that I wrote, and they sing them wrong, but I like what they're singing better than what I wrote. That always makes me really mad. But anyway, that's my process. Thanks for the question.
Thank you.
Speaking of writing, I'm going to sing you a song I didn't write.
When the night is come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, oh, the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If If ever you won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Woo, stand now. Stand by me.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Really good.
Will
Do
you
you,
play?
do you have a question for me?
I have a song request.
All right. Let's hear it. You may, depending on how good or bad the request is, you might get to see my my best Mark Shepard impression. No pressure. You have a lovely giggle. Take your time.
Stop being Matt Cohen on me.
Sorry, I can't help it.
I know. Will you play Dock of the Bay for me, please?
I would love to play Dock of the Bay for you.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'm a sitting with them, watching the ships roll in, then I watch them roll away again. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just gonna sit on the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed down to Frisco Bay. Yeah, I had nothing to live for. Look like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Every day still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same, yeah. Sitting here resting my bones, loneliness won't leave me alone. Yeah, 2,000 miles I rode just to make this dock my home. So I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. On the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Thank you for the request. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm just Ducky.
What'd you say?
Just Ducky.
Ducky?
Yes.
Is that, do you guys know what ducky means? Yeah, me too.
Suck it.
I was just making sure that you knew, because I knew that I knew, but it's not very common. Some people don't know. And I was going to explain it if y'all said no, but I already know, so I'm not going to ask her to tell me what it means. Did you have a question?
I have a question and a request.
Okay.
Question, how many requests for Space Jam did you get in your cameo?
About, honestly, like maybe 8. Wasn't too bad. Yeah. Only 8. I only had to figure out 8 creative ways not to sing that song.
Yeah. And the request is literally anything that's actually yours and just not a cover. Because everyone always asks you for covers.
Well, thank you. I was actually prepared to sing Space Jam.
Don't tell Scout that. She's going to kick my ass.
Yeah, all right.
Well, take a good look, lift your head up, baby, bang a drum so everyone can hear. Well, come on and ride with me, I'll watch you change from blue to green. Do you see yourself back in the mirror? Baby, got soul. You don't have to let this world take control. Lay your head down. Baby, I know you don't have to go through life all on your own. You know, I know you got soul. Well, I know this world has surely made you weary. You don't leave until the party ends. Well, come on and be with me. Leave the scene, I wanna see if you and me find out just what's back behind the bed. Baby, you got soul. You don't have to let this world take control. Lay your head down. And baby, I know you don't have to go wrong. You know, I know you got soul. The worry of this weary world has fallen on your head. I know you need to go, but wound up here instead. The worry of this weary world has fallen on your head. I know you need to go, but wound up here instead. So you don't have to let this world take control. Lay your head down. And baby, I know you don't have to go through life all on your own. You know, I know you got soul.
Thank you. I can't remember. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm real good. Regardless, as much as I love to hear you solo, I also love the fact that your voice blends so beautifully with so many other people. What is if you had one person to pick a duet with, that you, like your bucket list person that you could do a duet with, who would it be?
Thank you very much for the compliment. That was very kind. And to answer your question, I mean, my favorite singer of all time is Sam Cooke. So I would probably have to pick Sam, although I would have to admit that I would not really sing very much. I would just be listening. But yeah, to me, that's one of my favorite parts of music is to sing with other people. I like singing and playing guitar and being on stage by myself sometimes, but I feel like that would get a little boring if it was just that. So I actually didn't really sing growing up. I just played sports. I didn't play sports, and when I was trying to figure out what the heck you do with all that time when you don't have practice, I saw a sign that was like, if you like to sing, join this group. So I joined this group, and I didn't know that I could sing really at the time, but it was an a cappella group. So that's where I really learned how to sing, and music and all that stuff was vocal for me. So learning to sing, I learned at the same time how to blend and how to harmonize and how to make two voices sound better than either of the voices can sound by themselves. All that to say, I really appreciate the compliment, because that's one of my favorite aspects of music. So, well, thank you. Thanks for the question. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good.
Good. So my question is, I know you have a lot of projects out there. I was wondering if there's anything new coming for the station breaks, or maybe any tours like the Midwest.
Yes. I'm just kidding. There's a long list of albums in front of Station Breaks Part 2, but it is on the list. And right now we're writing, and a lot of us have been kind of writing for our own things and for other projects. So there's a big, huge list of new stuff that you guys will hear soon, in all sorts of different combinations and stuff. So hopefully next year we'll get a new Station Breaks album out. And we actually did have a conversation about a Midwest tour with the Station Breaks, which we'll hopefully be trying to figure out relatively soon. I would love to play in St. Louis. Thank you for the question. I'd love to be had. Hi.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Really good.
So, random question time. What
Okay.
is your dream car?
Oh, gosh. See, those are the kind of questions that just set me up for defeat. I'm not a car guy. I know that I shouldn't say that in the land of the muscle car. But I drive a Ford truck, and I've always been kind of partial to pickup trucks. Nothing fancy, just a F-150. It gets me to point A from B if I'm on the way back from point A. But thank you. What's your dream car?
I also like Fords, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I recently just bought a Ford Explorer.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
That's an excellent vehicle.
Yes, it is.
I've enjoyed this conversation immensely. Thank you for the chat.
You're welcome.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, you will.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Not bad. How you doing?
Well, thank you. Mine is, my question, like one of the previous askers, was also about an original song, specifically Weary Man.
What is your question about it?
When I listen to it, I wonder whether your influences were Shakespearean or biblical. And if you will, could we possibly hear that one too?
Listen.
Yes?
I would like to thank you for thinking that I am way smarter than I am. My influences were Game of Thronesian. But also, you know, biblical and Shakespearean and Arthurian.
Of course.
I don't know. No, I had just been watching a lot of Game of Thrones. And I wrote a song about it.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, wants to sit on the throne. You never want to come down. The hand that reigns, well, it's filled with a scepter. There's no room left for the compass he kept there.
Now, here's my question. And I think about this often when I'm singing that song. Did they have compasses in medieval times? Did they? Do you know that, or are you just making me feel better? I mean, I appreciate it, and I will quote you. But anyway, I forgot where I was. Next question.
Hi.
Hi.
So my question is, what song would you like to cover that you never have or plan to?
Which song would I like to cover that I don't plan to ever cover?
Like what song you haven't like got to cover yet, but are wanting to, like in later albums or later on?
I would like to cover perhaps Poison, but not the band Poison. the song by Belle Biv DeVoe. Currently working on it. It's actually quite difficult. You guys know that one, right? That girl is, you know what I'm talking about. The one that sounds nothing like the thing I just sang. As you can tell, I have a lot of work to do. Yep, that's the one. But yeah, I like that outfit a lot. You guys look fantastic. And that wasn't just, I mean that. I'd like to cover that song. I think that'd be a good song to cover.
No, I tell you something. I listened to that question and answer exchange, and my favorite was your interpretation, like, what song would I like to cover that I would never, ever in a million years cover?
It's a legitimate question.
It is.
That's it. Yeah.
Is that your answer?
You should sing that on the next covers album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd Mike Borja go? And why is there no bass?
You're playing.
Oh, I know, but there's no bass here.
Wow.
Mike.
You doing Poison?
One.
Doing Slide His Finger. You
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll do that.
He's just tuning it up for you.
Mike.
Sometimes we sing this song on Saturday nights, and we're not going to do that this Saturday night, so we're going to do that right now.
You're playing. You were singing a couple of songs tomorrow night, but just not this one.
Oh, okay. I'd love to join you.
You got the email, man.
You walk in like a dream, someone new out of my league. Although I play it sly, I cannot hide this feeling inside. No, not tonight, yeah. To the closing routine, you and me, the last on the scene. And I know that I must rectify this feeling inside, but I hold it tight, yeah. All I want from you, just a little clue. Simple but it's true. The slightest thing will do. Time, it waits for no one. If you got the goods, deliver it, son. Because otherwise you're stuck inside the whale bride. Won't you come outside, yeah. Now, I'm asking you, dear, is there someone else that knows you are here? I guess I paid the price. I hid behind an alibi. Oh, this awkward vibe, yeah. All I want from you, just a little clue. Simple but it's true. Slightest thing will do. Have the courage I need, girl, but let it roll. Just a fraction of me, girl, but I'm so I can love you whole. Rain outside of your door, wasting away in the downpour. Just as I pacify the fight or flight to catch a ride. Oh, you pull me in, to get me dry. All I want from you, just a little clue. Simple but it's true. Slightest
single dude. Na 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 na.
Here with you. Here with you. Here with you.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Jason Manns, everybody, there he goes. Right there.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man.
Got big fucking lungs, yo.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man.
A lot of air in there.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty, mighty good man.
High note, high note.
He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty, mighty, mighty good man.
One day he's gonna pass out. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jason Manns. Defying musical gravity, as always. And now, it's America's favorite pastime, karaoke sign-ups. So, the band is gonna take a break to eat. Rob's gonna pump himself full of narcotics, and we'll be back shortly or longly after we look at the schedule and figure out what the hell's going on. See you in a little bit.